I see CZ's trying to come back with their CZP10C. Phenomenal gun. Phenomenal. I don't know why it didn't sell. I guess because the Canic came out at the same time, and the Canic just kind of grabbed that fan base before the CZP10, I guess. I don't know. Because that P10 is a phenomenal gun. Phenomenal gun. And if I didn't have mine, I already said it, I got an old school, I guess it's old. Oh, I guess it's the original, actually. I had the one where, I don't know if y'all follow this, the initial check ones, the mag release was tough, and slide lock was rough. And you had to get an Apex mag release, or it was, it hurt your thumb. It was just tough. You get the USA version, the ones coming out of Kansas, they fixed all that. So, here's my P10F. Phenomenal. And again, I got mine ported. Shoots phenomenal. And this is not about the ported ones. This is just I can't even think of the terminology. This is to help you out. I'm just helping you guys out that are thinking about buying the P10C. Get it. Phenomenal. And if you're the type of guy that, a trigger is good. Unless you're a trigger snob, then that initial pull and knowing you can get a better reset is going to drive you crazy like me. If there's a better trigger, I don't care what it is, I'll want to do it. I'll waste my money on triggers. Just say I got a trigger. I don't care if it's so minute that you can't even tell. I can just say in my mind, hey, I bought a better trigger. Yeah. That's that crack I used to smoke. Tell about it, how little I am. But anyway, this is to help you guys out. Get that gun. I'm telling you, get that gun. And they run it pretty cheap. It's hard to not get the Canic. But those are the two I put together. The Canic and the CZ together. Those are almost the same guns to me. Of course, the PDP, I will pick the PDP out of all of them just because it feels better in my hand. And most people complain that the PDP is snappy because the recoil spring is strong. Reduce that recoil spring, Cadillac. Anyway, so let's go with that. PDP, CZ, and the Canic. Let's put them all together. If you put the DPT in the Walter PDP, you can have a 1911, 2011 to beat it. If you put a Big Daddy in a Canic, same. And I say this every time I talk about a Canic or Walters, same trigger. I'm not saying the same trigger because they're actually the same trigger. Canic bought the rights to PDPs to Walter trigger mechanism. Same gun. Trust me, look at it. You got the two guns. I actually got a video on it. You look at the two guns, pull them apart. You see that the trigger mechanisms are the same. Or this is different, but let's go back to this. If you buy a P10, the Fs are my favorite. I have the C, I have the S. S is just too small. I used to carry it. Long story. But F is for me because I got big hands and I like big guns. Yes, I carry this. I have a holster for it, everything. I used to carry this. When I was at my stages to keep trying to figure out which one I wanted, so I decided it's not the good thing to keep switching your carry out. I'm against that now. Like, you just carry this, put on a routine or a rotation, which I don't believe in anymore. And that's a long story. That's a different video. Why I would never rotate guns. I would rotate colors. Like I have a gray PDP and a black PDP and a 4-inch, and I every now and again I break out my 4.5 inch in the wintertime because I got more clothes on. I can seal it better. That's it. Only time I change up, I take my Glock 48 to the gym because I wear the tighter clothes, you know, so I can show the sex off. Show the, you know, the tight clothes, you know, in case somebody picking at my old ass. Nobody picking at my old ass. my days are over. I'm an old man now. Anyway, back to officially telling you why this video is being made. If you get a P10, anything, FS, SC, competition, buy an Overwatch trigger. Buy an Overwatch trigger. I'm gonna compare. Hold that thought. Alright. This is my P10C. Did I tell you about? Got it done up nice. And again, I got the Apex. Everything works well here. I got the Apex extended slide lock, and it's ported. So I would like to buy that again because it's a USA version, and just this is a Czech version. But again, I got this dialed in nice. We're gonna compare triggers. This is granted, this is me. I dialed this in. I mean, just spring wise, just spring weight. I didn't touch anything in the initial pull or the reset. That's factory because you really can't mess with that. You can, but I haven't. I just the spring weight. I mean, the trigger weight is different. Other than that, factory. This is HBI. Excuse me. HBI is close to factory. This is an HBI, and again, HBI just gives you better triggers. I mean, better springs. Triggers pretty much stays the same, but this is an HBI. You get that stack, pull. Here's the reset. Okay? HBI. Phenomenal gun. This thing shoots nice. Yes, another carry. Now, if you get a PD10, we'll finally get to what I want to talk to you about. A P10, get the Overwatch trigger. And no, Overwatch is not paying me for this. They probably don't even know I exist. I got a small channel. Nope. They don't know. I just like Overwatch. I fell in love with them with Glocks. Phenomenal with Glocks. I thought I'd use another shoe now, but it's phenomenal on Glocks. Phenomenal on CZs. Overwatch trigger. That initial pull is pretty much gone. Not all of it, but most of it. Yeah, it's nice. You feel actually pushes your finger out. It just feels a whole lot better. No, you cannot mess with a canning trigger. It comes close. If you're not a trigger snob, you won't know the difference. I don't think you know the difference. I mean, and you can hear it audible. Nice. And it cannot mess with a Walter PvP trigger. Again, like I said, the same trigger. But get Overwatch trigger. Again, if you're a trigger snob. CZ will work well without that. If you like lighter triggers, you just change the spring, or you just stretch the spring on it. I have done that to lighten the trigger pull. But you gotta know what you're doing, especially if you're carrying. Like, I don't recommend anybody doing anything crazy to their carry because I have no faith in you. I'm sorry. I see a lot of guys do some bullshit at the range and the shit don't work, and then I look at it I'm like, bro, what? Don't do that. I fixed a lot of guns, and I'm not the greatest. You know, I'm not Johnny Glock. You know, I'm not Skip when it comes to 2011s, 1911s. But I know triggers, and again, I don't know how well I am compared to all the good greats, the guys I look at for triggers. Again, that's all I can say. By Walter, if you're a trigger, Walter. You know I love my Walters. I said it right the second time. First time I didn't. I know that. So leave it off the comment. Delete your comment. I saw you. You jump on that keyboard. I saw you. Anyway, if you get a P10, get an Overwatch. If you're a trigger snob, if you want to go to just a little better than factory. Yes, it's better than HBI. I tell you again, it's HBI Overwatch trigger. Plus, you can get colors. I choose all black. My S, I actually got it in black and gold. It matches the gun. Anyway, I got a video on it. Alright, that's all I got. Talk to you. Let me know in the comments.
I ain't proud of every scar on my name. Ain't all from fighting, some come from shame. I raised hell I didn't mean to start. Done right things with a black